Hello everybody, welcome back to Diviern. I'm playing Rollercoaster Tycoon again today, and today we're doing Mel's World. Now, it's been a long time since I played Mel's World. We're now getting into a lot of the scenarios that I haven't played for a very, very long time. It's probably been about 10 years since I did this one. So I'm just going to have a quick look around and familiarize myself with the park. Looks like we've got a nice big park. Decent roller coaster here for Lightmare. We have a bobsled roller coaster, which make me very nervous. Let's have a look at our scenario requirements. 1,200 guests in the park at the end of October Year 3 with a park rating of at least 600. Sounds pretty easy in a park of this size. Let's check our shops and stalls, make sure we've got all the necessaries. We do. So I can remove those from here. And scenery and theming and ride improvements. I think I'll leave everything else as it is, except, whoops, I forgot. I will put the funding up to maximum. So the coasters that are already here, I will leave them. Bobsled roller coasters make me very nervous. They do have a bit of a tendency for crashes, but I will take my chance because the profit on this is $3,000 an hour. I am not getting rid of that. So let's see what we start with. Bunch of gentle rides, a really good selection of roller coasters. I don't really feel the need to have any more roller coasters than this. We start with a woe belly. We've already got a woe belly. That's great. No go-karts. I think I'm going to use my favorite roller coaster first, and that is Loops, of course. Loops has become my favorite to start with. Let's see where I can fit it. Oh, please tell me it will fit here. Oh my lord, it will. It costs $13,000 though. Maybe not there then. Wooden roller coasters are just expensive, aren't they? Oh my goodness, stop snapping. Let's just put it wherever it will allow me to put it at the moment. All right, let's take out a loan to build Loops. There we go. That'll do. So this is going to be fun. Like I said, I haven't done this particular scenario for quite a long time, which means that you're going to be discovering it along with me. Unless you've played it before and you're very experienced, in which case I hope you'll enjoy watching me and maybe saying, don't do that. But I mean, just by looking at the scenario requirements, I can get a bit of an idea of what I'm going to need to do, starting with blocking off this exit path. So we're looking at a large park, which means guests getting lost. We're looking at a high number of guests required, which means crowds. We want to make sure we build nice long queue lines to keep those people off the paths. Now, I usually cram stuff in and I start at like the front of the park and then I go around the outside and stuff. I'm going to be a little different today and try and spread it out a bit more and put things in different places. I think I could put a shuttle loop in here. Shuttle loops are not very, very lucrative. What was that really good red and white one? That's a really, oh my goodness, there isn't going to be a scenario that's big enough for that. Now, this is the pink one that I think doesn't do very well. There's a more popular red and white one. Oh, I think this is it. Let's find a good spot for that. Requires 6993. Excuse me for one moment while I destroy my credit rating. Okay, so we've got a $15,000 loan limit. I need another $3,000 to build this. Actually, more than that. I need $3,600. So right off the bat, it looks like we're going to have money struggles. I'm going to leave this for a bit to get some more money. Bit of a pain this early on, but I think we should be fine. Now that we've got Loops earning some money as well as the coasters that the park started with. All right, now we've got the money. Pop that in. Whoa. Sure, why not? I don't like that, but it's fine. It's fine, it's fine, it's fine, it's fine. We're fine. Everything's fine. I want to open this up as quickly as possible. $3. $4. They won't pay it for long, but the short amount of time they will pay it for will be very helpful. These paths are ludicrous. And we'll call this one, we'll call it red and white. That's what it is. We do have some problems with some really, 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 really disgusting paths because the handymen are few and far between, and the ones that we do have been mowing. So 415 guests. Let's see what the thoughts are. Hijack is too expensive. Okay. Oh, hijack is the Gravitron. Okay, well, they never do that well anyway. $1.80. That's a ripoff for a Gravitron. Make it $1. Anything else? This path is disgusting everywhere. All the handymen have gone off to mow grass, so that's super duper helpful when there's vomit all over the paths. I want them to mow the grass as well because that helps keep the park tidy and that does help our park rating. So I don't want to just tell them all not to mow the grass. People not going on Flightmare, I'm not paying that much. I don't blame you. It's $5. I'll put it for $4. Are people still going on the bobsled? I can't remember what that's called. Quiver. I'm not paying that much. Is this $5 as well? It's only $3. Ooh, this one's going to be one that dries up, isn't it? Let me see. Not using the space really that much. Let's put in a mini steel. Oh, there's this little weenie one, isn't there? Oh, that's the log coaster. The log coaster goes okay, just not for very long. It is cheap though. It could go really well. It depends on the scenario. I'll just wait. It's only like $1,000 more that we need. It's always good to add a roller coaster wherever I can. Now I know for a fact that that woe belly is not at maximum height, so I might go in after I finish building this coaster. I might go in and increase that because it will get more customers if it is the max height. Our money's lagged a bit. People must be getting sick of something. Alright, can't make a very long queue on that. Now I know that log coaster often doesn't do very well for very long, so I'll put it up maybe $3 and we'll just have to keep a really close eye on it because it does drop quite quickly. Now I'm going to modify blast off. I'm going to make it maximum height and then it'll get $3 easy, but it will always have a full queue. This is shaping up to be a pretty easy scenario. We're only in June of year 1 and just about at half the number of guests we need. That's good. We'll open that up now. Way more exciting. And let's have a look at the others because I think we've got some problems. Not paying that much to go on Flightmare. See, these things started at such a stupidly high price. Will people pay $3.50? They will. Someone just went in the queue. Really good value for Quiver. What's our entry fee again? $10. Let's bring that up to 20. And now as far as money goes, looks like we're going to have to wait a little while. I'm not paying that much to go in red and... Oh, people are already not happy with red and white. Let's drop that to $3.20. And what have we got researching? Ferris wheel, suspended roller coaster, chairlift. I think there's probably not really much in the way of rides that I'm waiting for. Let's build a log flume. You know what? I never build log flumes. This one's 5.6, so that looks like it'll be a very exciting log flume, but it looks like it needs very level ground. The problem with log flumes is they often need very, very level ground. Not seeing any really good ones that I can just put in. Oh god, log flumes are a pain. Okay, that's a spot where I can put that one. I think I'll put a log flume here. What did that say? That's a 2995. We've nearly got that much already. And then I might be able to put something small in between. There we go. Now I have no money because I spent it all on a log flume. I'll just leave it as log flume 1 because I'm not going to build any other log flume. And we'll make that $3. Probably don't want to make the queue line too long for a log flume because they will be waiting for ages. This one does have a pretty significant wait time as well. It'd be good if I could fit a little coaster in here. $4,000. All right. Roller coaster 1. I can either put it there or I can put it here. I think I'll put it there. We just got to wait for that money to come in. Money is actually coming in really, really quickly. And I've just realized this isn't the best way to arrange it because of paths. It's going to be actually quite difficult. I'll put it tied up against the log flume, I think. Yeah, that's going to work better. And then maybe I can fit some thrill rides in here or something. I've just noticed that Flightmare is empty, so I'll get to that in a moment. There's actually no real need to put that hard up against the log flume. I'll just put it here. We are getting money very quickly. In some scenarios, I'd have to wait like 15 to 20 minutes to get $4,000. Here we are. Now, I don't think this one is one where you get a lot of people because it's not terribly exciting, but it is terribly cheap. So I probably shouldn't price this too high. $250. And I'll call it Blue Mini Steel. And open that up. Okay. Trying not to cram things in really tight, but, you know, sometimes you gotta. And people weren't going on Flightmare. It's too expensive. They are really, like, we started with these rides at $5 and they drop very, very quickly. So you can't assume that because a ride starts a scenario at a certain price that it will keep getting that. Loops is too expensive? Okay. A lot of the times these scenarios will start with ride prices that are really high and then they just instantly fall off. I'm not paying that much to go on Rollercoaster 1. I don't know which one is Rollercoaster 1. Oh, that's the log coaster. See, this is why I named them. And how much was it? $3.50. Yeah, we'll take that down to $2. Knew that it would do that. And how's Quiver going? I'm not paying that much. Here we go. They're falling off. So we need to be continually putting in new coasters to keep up for this, to make up for this. Do we have go-karts? We do not. What did we get? We got a single rail roller coaster. 690 guests. I think I'll take off gentle rides. Let's put in a shuttle loop somewhere where nothing else will fit. Ah, here's the perfect spot. There you go. Entry, exit. Don't need a very long queue for a shuttle loop because it's such a quick ride. And we put that at $2. One shuttle loop. And there was another roller coaster that does have a really good shuttle loop. I think most of these are going to be too big. Oh, what's that? That's intriguing. Intensity. Oh, that's a very high intensity though. A lot of spaces here that would be good for go-karts or something, but I don't want to wait in case we don't get go-karts. This one needs 2,500. I'll just wait a moment for that to show up. That didn't take long. Whoa. This looks really scary. Oh boy, that looks terrifying. Let's put that at $3. And I'm going to call this insane. Because it is. Again, probably don't need a very long queue because it's just a shuttle loop. Just want lots of rides because we want lots of people. I'll just check the most common complaints. I need to go to the bathroom. Where? Everywhere? Alright, it's time to put in some more shops and stalls. I haven't done any since the start, so fair enough that they're needed, I suppose. Burger bar, drink stall, bathroom, and an information kiosk. And I'll put some over this side as well because we don't have any on this side. Burger bar. Oh, we've already got a drink stall there. I didn't even see that. I'll do an information kiosk and a bathroom. Any other big complaints? I'm not paying that much to go on red and white. Usually this is more popular. Alright, I'll drop it to 250. And people are still complaining about hijack, which I'll just ignore. So I'm not waiting for any more money at the moment. I'm really just waiting for more guests, and the money's going to be a side effect. But we'll see. Now, people are still mad about red and white. It has definitely done better for me in other scenarios. I'll drop that down. We're getting close to our guest numbers. Let's put in something else. A water slide? No. Maybe a mine train. I never use them because they're so expensive. Let's try this one. 4538. Gonna have to remove a lot of trees here. Problem with the mine train roller coasters is they are ridiculously expensive. So this isn't really something I'd want to take a loan out on because it's going to take so long to make the money back. I've got 13,000 and I don't believe I'm actually going to be able to afford this anyway, even with that much money in the bank. Oh, 9,000? That's suspiciously cheap. Look at this ridiculous path. I'm just taking up so much unnecessary space. Really not worrying about conserving space in this park, which is very much not what I usually do. But I mean, it's so massive that I don't need to. Pull this mine train. Let's see what the thoughts are. Hijack, red and white, loops. Oh my goodness, people are not happy with prices. Loops is $3.50. Drop that to $3. Red and white, still not happy with it. Really? Alright, I'll drop it to $1. If it goes any lower than that though, that is getting demolished. Looks like the insane loop thing is doing really well. Log coaster's still going, the bobsled one's still going, quiver, I mean. Lightmare's still going well. Blue mini steel's fine, log flume's fine. And now we just wait for the mine train. More mechanics. I think we're probably going to end up with a crash at some point. Is it just me or have I had crashes in pretty much every scenario for like the last 5 or 6 scenarios? Feels like it. Oh, I can let that run a bit more. We're in March of year 2 and I'm nearly at the required guest numbers. This is going to be a really cruisy scenario. I think I'll add something else over here. Let's put in something big. A big steel one. Big as in round, not as in long. Put this one. Big coaster's going to be very expensive though. $12,000. Okay, well, let's wait for $12,000. Money's coming in a little slower. I don't know. Is it, or is it the fact that I'm waiting for $13,000? I don't know. Oh, this last 1,000 is taking ages. I think that maybe some roller coasters might not be getting a lot of people. Wow, people are leaving. I'm just looking at Flightmare's queue. I don't want to move anything because I'm waiting to put this coaster in this very specific spot, but I'm looking at Flightmare's queue and a lot of people look like they're leaving the queue, I guess because the wait time is so long. All right, let's put this one in. Hey, oh God, that is vividly colored. That is very bright. I'm going to make that $4, I think, because it looks like it'll be really exciting. I'll open that up and I'm going to just call it Vivid because it is. let's have a look at the guest complaints and comments. Shuttle loop, blue mini steel, log flume. All right, we'll drop shuttle loop, we'll drop blue mini steel, and we'll drop log flume. They're still whinging about hijack. Well, I'm just going to ignore that because hijack's like $1. What's our park rating? 810. All right, a lot of people feel sick. So we've got 79 people feeling sick. I'm going to go around and place heaps of benches and see if we can improve that number. Now there's 90. Okay, there's a disgusting path somewhere. Hang on. Where have we got disgusting path? Over here. All right, we'll hire some more handymen. Oh my goodness, yeah, that is a disgusting path. Looks like people have started to get mad about the price of insane, so we'll drop that down to $2. I don't need the money. It's only June of year 2 and the park is mostly full. Still got a little bit of space down here that I've used up with this ridiculous queue line. Not sure why I did that. Guests are complaining about the disgusting state of the paths. There's only 19 of them. Let's see where. Yeah, we've got 27 handymen. What do you want me to do? Lots of people just feeling sick and needing to go to the bathroom. Whoa, why are there so many here needing to pee? What is it about this particular spot? And there's a bathroom right there. Apparently the most people need to go to the bathroom right outside a bathroom. Let's put in some smaller rides. So I'm going to put in all the gentle rides now. They won't do very well, but I'll just round off the park a little bit. So our park rating is currently 906. So I'm just going to add in nice gentle rides. We'll put in an observation tower. Open that. Not going to bother about car ride. No point in that. Put in a haunted house. It will do absolutely nothing, but might as well put it in anyway. One thing I'm not seeing is anyone saying it's too crowded here, which is surprising. Adding the scrambled eggs. Let's put that over here. Actually, I'll make that 50 cents. I don't need the money from these things. Why is nobody going on Vivid? Too expensive? Wow, too expensive. Okay, well, we'll make it $3. I thought that was going to be a short thing. It's be $12,000. Come on. $13,000. What other thrill rides could I put in? Oh, I've got go-karts. Put in a swinging ship. And open that. And then I might put in some go-karts. Should I put in slow karts or mega track? I don't know if I can fit mega track in here. No, I can't. Let's put in a slow karts. This exit is an atrocity. God, I'm just making a massive mess with paths here. Actually, I'm not going to make the queue that long because no one's going to want to wait that long. I could put a mega track somewhere over here maybe. Okay, one mega track. And we'll make this $3 as well. So I think that's probably about it as far as building goes. I think it's probably just going to be a matter of keeping everybody happy now. So we're in July of year 2. We're ages from the end of the scenario. We're only about halfway. I think this scenario should have only been 2 years. It's a little too easy. We've got our required guests now. I'm just going to leave this to run. Looks like people aren't happy with the price of the mine train. $4, that is a lot. Drop it to 3. And they're not happy about loops again. So we'll drop that to $2. Hopefully that will keep it going for longer. Everything else is fine except for people being thirsty. Where are they thirsty? Just everywhere? I'll just put in 3 more drink stalls. 1, 2, and one down here somewhere. 3. So we're starting to get enough money now that I could think about paying off my loans, but I'll leave it in case I need to do anything really expensive towards the end of the scenario. I'm going to actually see how long I can leave this for. I think I'll probably leave this for maybe like half an hour, and then I'll be right back with you. Everything's still just ticking along. It is September of year 2, and I can actually pay out the entire loan. Done. Yeah, this scenario is a little easier than I prefer, but really chill, lay back one. All right, we're having a little bit of an issue here where for some reason log coaster isn't getting fixed. Oh, you idiot. Get up on the path. For some reason he was on the grass and I don't know why. Looks like Vivid's not getting customers. I'll drop that to $2. Queues still look pretty good. Pretty full. Looks like Quiver isn't getting any customers. Again, I'll drop that to $1. It's a good thing money is no problem. Got 1,400 guests, but it's going down, which is fine. That's heaps of spare guests. I am getting a little bit sick of seeing people say they need to go to the bathroom, so I'm going to put 5 more bathrooms around the park and see if that helps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Is queues for a bathroom a thing? Doesn't seem to be. Okay, it seems like people are still saying it. They're also hungry. So I'm going to put in some more burger bars. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I don't really understand why we've got so many people needing to go to the bathroom, considering we have 8 bathrooms. I'm hungry. Again, we have 8 burger bars. I don't know, people are going to be difficult. Guest numbers are going up again. I'll just keep leaving it to run. We are now at the start of year 3. Everything's still looking good. Got nearly 1,500 guests. I need to go to the bathroom. I don't know why we're getting all these bathroom complaints. Someone's mad about slow carts. Yeah, slow carts usually doesn't stay at a high price for very long. All right, now we're at the point where the park has been open for so long and the same people have been in it the whole time and they are running out of money. So I don't really need to attract any more guests because the queues are all pretty full, really just ticking along really well. So I think I'll just leave it. Let's not upset the balance. Yeah, really way too easy, this one. I'm not going to complain. All right, it seems my staff are a little bit dumb and can't figure out that walking down this path does not get them to this ride. So I'm just going to connect these paths just so we don't get that sort of thing happening. Might help guests avoid getting stuck too. Everything else is still going well. Log flume too expensive. Okay. Mega track too expensive. Okay. Anything else that you cheapskates don't like? I need to go to the bathroom. There's 8 bathrooms in the park. I absolutely refuse to build any more bathrooms. Find one. There's heaps. Oh boy, Loops has crashed. 28 people have died in an accident on Loops. Okay. Well, I'm going to do something bad. I'm going to rebuild it. Loops 2. I'm going to make that $4. It's only a matter of time. I feel like I'm getting a crash in every scenario now, which is kind of crazy when you think about how many theme parks exist in the world in real life and how unusual crashes are. Kind of a bit rough that in every scenario of Rollercoaster Tycoon you get a crash. Just saying. People are mad about the price of blue mini steel. Again, get down to $1. I'm so rich. I got so much money. I don't need any more. Ridiculous amount of money. Guests are complaining about the amount of litter. Disgusting state of the paths. Really? Third comment is this park is really clean and tidy. So I'm going to ignore that. Obviously our park rating has taken a dip. It is only June, so, and we're still above the rating we need. So it'll be fine. All right, we're right at the pointy end of the scenario now and we've got stacks of money. September of year 3, 1,600 guests and our park rating looks like it's 999. It is. Here's the dip that we had when we had the crash. It still never went below the scenario requirements, so it wasn't a problem. Let's just make sure that nothing is terribly going wrong. People mad about insane again, so we'll just drop that. Apart from that, everyone's still happy with everything. It looks like the mine train might be empty though. Drop that too. Vivid is doing really well. Shuttle Loop's doing really well. Go-karts are both doing well. Everything is fine. It is September year 3. Like I said, just under 1,600 guests. I'm going to leave this now to the end of the scenario because I think this is probably as good as it gets. All right. And there it is. The end of Mel's World. Probably one of the easiest scenarios I have found in the game. Company value 75,000. We shot past the goals. Nearly 400 guests more than we needed and park rating more than we needed. So that is it for today. I'll leave you with a nice view of the park. Didn't use this space, but I just got to the point where I was kind of bored. Easy scenarios are good for a chill day like today. It just means there's not sort of that much of a challenge in it, not much to do. I'm not disappointed in it or anything like that. Nothing that dramatic. It was just a nice easy scenario. I needed a cruisy scenario today. So thank you so much as always for watching. I really appreciate you being here with me and watching these videos. I know that my Rollercoaster Tycoon videos don't get as many views, anywhere near as many views as some of my other stuff, but it's more of a passion project for me. And I know that the people who do watch it like to watch all of them. So thank you to those of my subscribers who do that. We're getting towards the tail end of the scenarios in the initial Rollercoaster Tycoon game. We've got all the expansion packs to go, but there's not that many left now. There's only 8 left. Of course, I'll be doing all the expansion packs too. Don't forget to subscribe if you're not subscribed already and you did enjoy this video. I post a new one every week. We do a full scenario. Make sure to like this video if you enjoyed it. Leave a comment if you've got something to say about this scenario or any of the scenarios that I've played through or any of the future scenarios. But I'll see you back here next time. Thanks again for watching. Bye-bye.